Residents of Melbourne's West are calling for tougher penalties to deal with the rise of illegal dumping. The Environmental Protection Authority says incidents involving unauthorised waste have doubled over the past 5 years in Victoria.
Now, there have been similar headlines coming out of New South Wales, out of Tassie and South Australia in the last few months. For more, we're joined by B105 radio host Stav Davidson and Seven's Gemma Acton. Good morning to you both.
Hello.
Gemma, fines substantial, maximum of almost $4 million for business. So we're talking $800,000 for individuals. Do we need harsher penalties even?
I don't think those sort of fines are ever really handed out, much less paid.
Right.
Sure, that's the maximum. Most people aren't caught. Like, who's even really monitoring this very well? If you are caught, you've got ages to fight it and you end up in court. It can take months and months. And thirdly, I think the average fine that's actually given out, if it ever is closer to $1,000. So there's not really much point tinkering around with maximum fines. It's about actually enforcing the ones we already have.
Yeah, it looks awful in streets. I hate it. What can be done, Stav?
I don't know, but I take my hats off to these people because I feel nervous using someone else's wheelie bin when mine's full. But this suburb's sort of become the equivalent of that one house on the street that's hired a skip bin and everyone's using it. But I do have a solution for this problem. They can get rid of all the rubbish. Just put a free-to-take sign in front of it all and it'll be gone by the next day.
Right. All right, let's move on with Australia moving to more towards a cashless society. There's a new wedding trend and it's raising some eyebrows for its direct approach. Now, couples have started to put their bank details on their wedding invites to avoid handling cash gifts on the day. A survey found that around 17% of couples would prefer to go down the cashless route, with some opting for QR codes at the wedding or even telling guests to pay ID them. Stav, what do you think?
Well, I don't mind this so much, although I always say if it's a destination wedding, my presence is your present. I mean, this way it stops you having to pull over in the car on the way to the wedding because you've forgot to get a card and some cash out. So I don't mind it at all. But I think they should add an element to it where you have to give half to the bride and half to the groom, like they will have to in the divorce.
Oh, Gemma, is it?
I think 70-30 is.
Yeah, that's true.
Gemma, is this couples just being pragmatic? I mean, it's dangerous having cash lying around.
I thought so, because that's what I did for my wedding just over a year ago. I thought I was being really helpful and kind to everyone. I gave lots of options. I was like, exactly, your presence is our presence. You don't need to do anything. But if you do want to do something, anything's fine.
Here's my BSB and account number.
But also, here's my BSB and account number. And if you want to bring cash, that's fine as well. So I tried to give people lots of options, and almost every single person took the BSB and account number option. And the nice thing was, I sent that out about 6 weeks before the wedding, so people could pay at any time. And actually, we got married now 15 months ago. Someone still put money in about a week ago. Someone who'd forgotten said, "I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed, I actually forgot." So I thought it was a great thing. I didn't realise it was controversial.
We had our daughter got married about a year ago, and we had people asking us.
Yeah.
So what's the bank account details? We're not bringing. We don't have cash. But a lot of people asking us for convenience.
I did that. I went to a wedding recently, but I gave the card. So you still write a nice card.
Oh yes, we got cards.
You can pop the card in, and I also gave like a. Like a lottery ticket, like a lotto ticket as well.
Scratchy.
And
Had it been scratched already? Or?
No. But just like we've put this money into your account, but then hopefully it. There's a lot more to come with this.
Well, there is more to come because ours actually goes straight into a 4.35% savings account. So ours has grown a lot over the last 15 months as well.
Are you planning on spending that wedding money in any form?
At some point when we have a chance to look at what we're going to buy with it. We haven't had a chance yet. Too busy.
Well, stick around. Stav and Gemma are breaking down a new study that shows how much parents have to negotiate with their kids and which age is the pickiest.
Stav and Gemma still with us. And new research out of the US has found the average parent spends about 67 hours per year in negotiation with their child. The study, conducted by Talker Research, surveyed 2,000 parents of school-aged children and found the average mum or dad strikes 5 bargains with their child every week.
Sounds about right, doesn't it? The survey also found that dinner time is the most challenging meal of the day, with 5-year-olds identified as the most picky age group. Gemma, I mean, this is an American study, but does it kind of ring true for us here?
I think they get off so lightly, these people. I spend way more than 67 hours negotiating with my children. And the thing I didn't realise, it starts way before they can talk. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. The 1-year-old only has a couple of words. But she fights back. I'll try and put a dress on her, whoosh, arms up in there. So it starts from the time they're very, very small, can't walk or talk. So I've got a long 18 years ahead of me. I can see that,
I feel like
it doesn't stop at 18.
I feel like she's destined for a career in television. So, Stav, what are your top tips for negotiating with toddlers? Come on, let's hear it.
I would take a leaf out of our parents' books, Larry, and don't. Remember back in our day, it was like, if you don't have that for your dinner, you have it for your breakfast. But it's not really the kids' fault either, though. We've given them too much choice. Like, I was 28, I think, when I saw sushi for the first time. You know, they've got so much options. We were raised on ham steaks and rice risotto, and we were happy. We had scurvy, but we were happy.
Why chorizo?
Scurvy.
Yeah. Chorizo? Wow.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it does ring true. Thank you so much, Stav, in Brizzy.
Thanks, guys.
Stay safe up there and hope everything... Is everything OK at home?
Yeah, it's all getting better. The clean-up has started, so it was pretty hectic, though, not going to lie.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're glad everything's OK. And Gemma, always good to see you.
Thank you, Gemma. And why don't you two both wear red next time?